Well, it seems like Miss Mongoose is a little scared. In addition to deleting her tweet, she's now gone on a press tour to deny she broke any laws. Well, let me be very clear, Tana. You absolutely, unequivocally, and without doubt broke federal election laws by offering compensation for votes. It's very simple. You can't roll it back now and say, but I was just kidding, bruh. And then publish videos on Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is where you post them and you brag about how you have over 10,000 messages from people who agreed to vote for Biden. The evidence is out there, Miss Mongoose Mojo. And it's unfortunate because this makes all YouTubers look really bad. I'm not only going to cover hilarious denial, but I'm going to show my viewers, if they want to, if they see any type of fraud like this coming from any influencers, it's actually very easy to report it. And I think this is super important as the election gets near and more people decide to try and get shady with their political endorsements. By the way, I'm having some flooring replaced upstairs, so there may be a little bit of racket, but I'm on it nonetheless. So this article here from Insider, Tana Mongeau says her promise to send these items to Biden voters was sarcastic. That would be illegal and weird. First of all, I don't believe Tana Mongeau knew this was illegal at any point. She doesn't even have a high school education, I'm pretty sure. I don't think she had any clue what she was doing was illegal until someone told her, and she deleted the tweet subsequently. Second of all, ignorance of the law does not protect you in this particular case or any particular cases. And just to make it very clear, what she was offering has a cash value. When you can only get these images behind a paywall, which happens to be her fans' site, and you offer that item for free in exchange for a vote, yes, you are buying it. Tana Mongeau offered these items, these photos to her fans if they would prove they voted for Joe Biden via a link to her fans account with the hashtag booty for Biden. The 22-year-old super intellectual who knows all about election law then posted an update on Instagram where she posed with Biden's face over hers. Some commentators and news organizations suggested Mojo's proposal could have broken federal law, as vote buying is a felony. No, it's not a could. It did. All right? It did. Absolutely, unequivocally, she should be at minimum fined. I'm not saying this person has to go to jail for life. I'm saying that what she did is illegal, and if you don't punish it, then others will do the same. What's to stop people from saying, "Oh, I'll give you 10% off on my item if you prove if you vote for Trump"? You know, if she had done this for Trump, the mainstream media would have been covering it very differently. Mongeau told Insider she was being sarcastic and hasn't sent any images to Biden voters. Quote, obviously no one needs a photo of me to go vote and make change in our country. Really? Is this you? If you send me proof you voted for Biden, I'll send you an image, spicy image for free. If you send me proof. Is this you, Tana, on video saying that you have over 10,000 people who have emailed you proof of them voting for Biden? By the way, any type of real way to prove whether or not you voted for somebody is illegal in like 12 or 13 states. So not only did she break federal election law, she asked her viewers to do exactly the same. Vote buying and ballot selfies are illegal. Some states do allow ballot selfies. By the way, I don't really have a problem with a ballot selfie. That seems like a weird law. I'd have to understand the actual, the reasoning behind it. But again, whoever makes and offers to make an expenditure to any person, either to vote or withhold their vote, or to vote for or against any candidate, whoever solicits, accepts, or receives any expenditure in consideration of their vote shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 1 year, or both. And if the violation was willful, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned for not more than 2 years, or both. Meaning the 10,000 people that sent her images of their ballots or their votes to prove, they are also in violation of federal law. This is not up for discussion. This is not in a gray area. And you see Def Noodles also putting here, appears to admit in a TikTok that she bought votes for Biden. I mean, is this the world that we're going to live in? We're going to let influencers totally, I'm not going to even say anything personal. Somebody doesn't have to be very smart to influence a lot of people, and that's unfortunate. But if you don't call it out and you don't apply some consequences, then they're going to keep doing it. And what's to say that they don't start doing this on local elections where maybe 20,000 votes is massive and it's going to swing things? You know, this is a big problem. As much as I love Biden, I'm not telling anyone who to vote for, she said. Really? Is this you? Are these videos you? I mean, this is all the evidence. I'm doing the prosecutor's work. I believe strongly that Tana Mongeau has broken federal law, and I also think the thousands of people that sent her evidence of that should also be charged. Now, is it a $25 fine? I don't care. All right? I don't care. If you just say, well, she wasn't kidding. There's absolutely 0% of me that believes she was kidding. But she's out on this press tour. She followed up the tweet with an update on her Instagram page. You know what's interesting? Why did you delete it if you didn't think you were breaking the law? You know, if you were just being sarcastic, why did you delete the tweet? Mongeau told Insider that she hoped people realized she was being sarcastic. No, you weren't. This is desperation mode, because you weren't being sarcastic here when you're like, I already have over 10,000 emails on my private account for people that voted for Biden. That's what she said. These are her words as immortalized on TikTok. Obviously, no one needs a spicy photo of me to go vote, make change. She said, as much as I love Biden, I'm not telling anyone who to vote for. No, you're not, but you're incentivizing them to vote one way or another, which is illegal. She then told Insider she wished that online stars she was watching at 18 around the time Donald Trump was elected president had told her so that things could have been better. So what, you could have got involved in election meddling earlier in your career? I think it's obvious in all the things that Trump is doing how terrible it is for our country, she says. Look, I don't care if you don't like Trump. Good for you. You have every right to say that. You'd be just another Hollywood clone touting the exact same lines. But let me tell you something. Make no mistake about it. Tana Mongeau is doing this to divert all the negative attention she had for being a racist. I mean, don't forget that. That's a real thing that happened. And then she put out a pathetic apology video. And then, oops, I'm going to get involved. I'm going to back Joe Biden so that black people will forgive me. All I want to do is use my voice in every way possible to make it known and to encourage my young followers to vote for Joe Biden. Mongeau said she'd seen the videos and news articles and thought people have a lot of really crazy things to say. I mean, I'm reading from the actual law in the books, so I don't really think it's very crazy. No, I wasn't campaigning illegally for votes. Yes, you were. Just because she says she didn't break the law, that's not how the law works, Tana Mongeau. I know you have a big brain, but that's not how the law works. It really was just a funny thing to post. Again, then why'd you delete it? TMZ speculated that she had lost her YouTube verification because of the incident. This is actually an error that occurred because Mongeau uploaded videos to her account incorrectly. Her verification tick had returned. I don't know how you upload incorrect videos and lose your verification mark. That seems like a totally bogus reason. I think she's gotten it back, obviously, but That's not why she lost her verification. How do you upload a video wrong? We all have the same upload button. Mojo shared a tweet by Paper Magazine on Tuesday night and clarified, "You don't need me to tell you who to vote for," she said. "I lost YouTube verification because I accidentally effed up in uploading the back end of my account. It's back now." Great. Of course, that was her sharing the Paper Magazine saying some are claiming this is an electoral crime. But honestly, go off, Tana Mongeau. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do the time. Tana's going to have to. And you know what? If you see any influencer doing this type of thing, there's two places where you can report it. You obviously have the EAC, which is the federal level for voting. You can file a complaint right here very easily online. Takes like 5 minutes. Now, you do have to give your information to do it, but you can ask to remain confidential. Also, if this influencer happens to live in California, there's a California Elections Committee, Alex Padilla, or Padilla, I'm assuming it's Padilla. This is the California Secretary of State. There's an election voter complaint form. It's very easy to fill out. In fact, you can pick up the phone and make a phone call and report somebody if you see them doing this type of thing. It's very easy. And all the evidence is right there online typically in these cases. I'm not saying with Tana specifically, but if someone had, some free time, they could report these things. And a little birdie has told me there's already an investigation going on, but more on that later. I imagine if more people point it out, there's more likelihood of charges. But we'll have to wait and see. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.